All righty, good. We still in the morning. Good morning, men. How y'all feeling?
Good.
All right, everybody got.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed by the best, man.
Second class?
Second class, yeah.
Okay.
Got a survey? Everybody got a survey?
Yeah, I got one.
Everybody got a survey?
Presidential on my wrist and my God.
Lift it up.
Pull up and wheel.
All right, bet. Take one of these. Cause y'all gonna do, well, y'all already know, y'all already did one survey, same thing. We don't got a lot of time. So, y'all gotta do the survey. You can't do the survey yet, cause I ain't finished yet. Huh?
You gotta throw our heat by
Yeah. Sign up. Yeah, I would like for y'all. So real quick, cause we short on time. Pay attention. I'm gonna tell y'all what to do. I just wanted to pass all the materials out. So my name is Mr. Yan. I'm Yan McKay, founder and president of Life Outside the Streets. Oh, hold on, my bad. Let me get this off. Get this up right. Alright, again, my name is Yan McKay. I'm the founder and president of Life Outside the Streets. So just to check in very quickly, I just want everybody to share their name and something about themselves. That's it, anything. It could be anything. Alright, so my name is Yan. I love working with the youth. You can kick us off, and then we're going to go around.
just going along.
No, you raise your hand. Go ahead.
They probably won't go anyways.
Oh, my man. Well, what's your name and tell us anything about yourself?
My name is Shamarno 15. I like to play basketball.
Thank you for sharing.
My name is Amir. I'm 12 and I like to play football.
Thank you for sharing.
My name is Lil Zay. I'm 14 and I like to rap.
Oh, thanks for sharing. Might need some bars.
My name is Mario, 14, and I like to chill.
Thanks for sharing.
My name is Dan. I'm 13 I like to rap.
Okay, you got two artists in here. Thanks for sharing.
My name is Saber. I like music.
Okay,
My name is Tony, and I like to play football.
thanks for sharing.
My name is Josh and I like music.
What'd you say?
My name is Josh and I'm getting
With the chicks? Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
My name is Lil Kyle. I play sports.
Okay.
My name is Janelle, 13, and I like to box.
Okay.
My name is Dax. I'm 14. I like to play ball.
My name is Amir, and I like to record. My name is Kyrie, I'm 16, and I'm a D1 athlete at the
Okay, D1. Don't leave the D1 out.
Yo, you know
Yeah.
Yo, you know Jaden?
Jaden, I know Jaden.
Bro like Jaden.
He played
Bro
basketball.
like Jaden.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
know Ronnie? I know Ronnie, I know Justin.
You talking about Black Ronnie?
I know Ronnie.
Y'all heard him say D1, man. What y'all talking about? So look, all right, come on. We got a little bit of time, man. Thanks for sharing. Pleasure to meet all of y'all. Life Outside the Streets. We came up with the Security for Philly campaign, like this workshop in response to all the violence that's happening out there, right? And we developed this self-security pledge that I'm gonna ask you guys to take. I'm gonna read it first. And then after I read it, if you guys are down taking it, I'm gonna read it again and ask y'all to repeat after me, right? So I'm gonna read it, you guys let me know your thoughts. Self-security starts with humility. Pride comes before destruction. Most conflicts are founded in miscommunication and misinformation. Therefore, my priority is to always establish effective communication that will support me in accomplishing my goal and our goal of keeping myself safe and our family safe. My brain is the most powerful weapon on earth. So I want to ask you guys, at first, listen, do you guys agree with that? Do that make sense to you for the most part?
Yeah.
So do you think that will help maybe prevent some violence and help people resolve their conflict in a more effective way without violence?
Yeah.
So join me in reading it. Self-security starts with humility.
Self-security starts with humility.
Pride comes before destruction.
Pride comes before destruction.
Most conflicts are founded in miscommunication and misinformation.
Most conflicts are founded in miscommunication and misinformation.
Therefore,
Therefore,
my priority
my priority
is to always establish effective communication
is always to establish effective communication
that will support me
that will support me
in accomplishing my goal
in accomplishing my goal
and our goal
and our goal
of keeping myself safe
and keeping myself safe
and our family safe.
and our family safe.
My brain is the most powerful weapon on the earth.
My brain is the most powerful weapon on earth.
Thank you. Thanks for taking the pledge, fellas. So the handout that I gave you guys is a handout that says how I look after my brain health / mental health. So how I look after, like how I look after, like looking after a child. You know what I mean? How you looking after? How you keep? How you take care of your brain? Right. So you got brain health and you got mental health. Most of us has been familiar with mental health. I want to ask you real quick, what's the difference, would you think, between brain health and mental health? Go ahead.
Basically, mental health is like it could be a disease and that you can't control. Brain health is when you build your knowledge and your brain cells so you can knowledge and push more like basically.
Nice, listen, that was pretty well put together right there. Anybody else? You want to put it? Pretty accurate. Your brain, your mental is a product of your brain, right? Your mental health, whether it's good or bad, like you said, the diseases, that's normally when your mental health is poor, you might end up with depression, anxiety, clinical depression. We all get depressed. We all get anxiety. But when you're clinically depressed, that means you cannot recover on your own. That's your mental psyche. That's a product of the brain. Your brain is an organ. Brain health is saying the state of your actual organ is damaged. So that's why it's important to understand that when you're dealing with mental health, you're also dealing with brain health. So the first step to looking after my health is having a safety plan. That's the first one. Step one, a safety plan. Something I can think of or do to reset no matter what. Whatever. Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right. So listen, I'm giving you the steps. We're going over the steps to check after your brain health. You understand? Raise your hand if you value your brain. Now raise your hand if your doctor ever gave you a plan to take care of your brain. What was it?
My doctor always told me that to build your brain cells and your knowledge is always to read at least 3 times a day, watch at least one documentary at night, and then just do positive things that will always build your brain.
Shout out to and why you say that though? Hold on, no, we laughing. Hold on, I want to hear him though.
Because my doctor never told me.
No, and my doctor no. But no, listen. That's why I asked the question, and
My doctor never told me.
and that's why I asked the question. But I know his answer to be true because that's true. But that's the point. How we all been going to the doctor all this time, and not no doctor never talked to us about our brain.
Because our grandma or our mom or our dad probably said it, like take care of your brain, like read a couple books.
No, but what I'm saying is you go to the doctor, they check your whole body. But why they not checking our brain?
I'll be honest.
Hold on.
My mom told me to do
Shut
that.
up. I will be honest with you. My doctor is my mom. My mom is a nurse, and not only that, my other doctor, my pediatric doctor,
That's
is
what
my-
So he was right.
and my pediatric doctor is my dad.
So that's why. So see, they're going above and beyond the Call of Duty. But the point I wanted to make to
You
y'all.
said your dad's your doctor?
My dad is my pediatric doctor. My
Right.
regular doctor is my mom.
Because they got them out, because his parents are doctors. You understand? But listen, but what's most important, listen, fellas, this is what listen to me. What's most important, why y'all so giggly?
Keep, shut up. Y'all not gonna see it again.
No, that's cool. I just want to know, listen, this your time. I mean, listen, this your time. This your time. So what's so giggly then? Why we can't come in on the joke? See, men, you know, we came in here to talk about trauma, but everything is always talk about being men. Men can talk about anything. And one thing that you know, men can always do is be accountable. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Like, God, don't Don't be man enough to talk while somebody talking and laugh and all that, but not man enough to really be like, oh, this was going on, right?
But I was just letting you know, you said, it's not really not nothing serious.
No, but it was that serious to happen while somebody else was doing something, you feel me? So once you bring the attention on yourself, you gotta be man enough to stay in there and be like, all right, I mean, that's all. Ain't nothing, just be a man all the way through. Be a man all the way through is all I'm telling you. So let's get through this right here. This is important. What I was trying to get at is, we were laughing at the fact that he was the only person that his doctor gave him medical information about his brain, and then we found out because his doctors is his parents. But we all pay money, and y'all all soon gonna be grown and paying for insurance and paying to go to the hospital, and they're not giving you the most vital information. I'm in here telling you something, the point I wanted to point out, that you can't even get from your doctor, and you pay.
Right.
And it's your brain. Y'all told me your brain is the most powerful weapon on earth, and you don't have no knowledge about it, and that's what I'm here to teach you about. Go ahead.
Not only that, your brain is one of the most important limbs and cells on your body. Without your brain, what else can you do? You can't be a body that's just living. You can't.
And to the athletes, we all on diets trying to be in shape. When you're on a brain fit diet, whatever is good for your brain is good for your entire body. If you start trying to work on your legs, your heart, and all that, what you're doing good for that might not be good for that. You get what I'm saying? But whatever is good for your brain is your central station. So now learning about your brain, you only gotta learn one diet. You master one diet and you get to master everything else is healthy instead of learning all these different things. So all I wanted to really make the case for was that this information is valuable to you. Because you, outside of here, unless you study to become a therapist, there's no doctors or nobody educating y'all on your actual brain health. So the first step in talking about trauma and dealing with trauma is having a safety plan. A safety plan is something you could think of or do no matter what that's going to calm you down, that's going to reset you. You understand? For me, you don't have to share, but for me, it's my daughter. But in order for us to work through the rest of this workshop, everybody has to have their safety plan. You don't got to share it, but I'm going to need you to give me a thumbs up of something you could think of no matter what that's going to make you happy or reset you or calm you down, or something you can do. The thing that I do is take a walk. I might put my head down. I might close my eyes. I might take deep breaths. I might pray. You understand? That's the physical thing to do. See, we always eventually get here after we snap out, right? But if we have a plan, we won't have to snap out, cause all this destruction, then calm down and do the right thing. If we got a plan, when we snap out, we can immediately reset and not cause so much destruction in between. All right, so everybody got a safety plan? Give me a thumbs up. You got a safety plan. We can't go around. All right, everybody has a safety plan. Great. So the next thing is understanding and awareness of what trauma is. So in your own words, somebody tell me, what is trauma?
What is trauma?
What is trauma? In your own words. Go ahead.
Trauma is something that something bad happened.
Now, when you go to the hospital, what you got like trauma?
Trauma unit, right? That is a department when something bad. So part of it is when something bad happens. What is the other part of it? What is it about that something bad that happens? What makes it trauma?
Like something that you can't stop doing, or like when something happens to you and you can't stop doing.
Or you can't stop thinking about it, or it still has a lasting impact.
Or you keep something bad that affects your behavior.
Exactly, over a long period of time. So obviously, if I'm in the woods and I see a bear, right? What I'm gonna do?
Calm down.
I'm gonna take run. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna run. Oh no, right? You gonna stay true because it's
Depending on what beer.
right. Depending on. No, listen. Depending on who you are, is what it is. If you scared, you gonna run. If you feel like you can defend yourself, you gonna shoot it. But if you smart or you educated, or you might just be scared, you might freeze.
That's what he gonna do. He gonna stand there.
But listen.
Some girls might not even pay that.
Yeah, you can't take up. If it's a black bear and you run into it, all you gotta do is just stay calm.
Yeah.
Right, but hold on. But listen, but what I want you to understand is, hold on, listen, y'all. I need y'all to listen. What you gotta realize is, when you're in fear, your body your fight or flight or freeze system, it thinks by itself. So whether you run or freeze or whatever, it's your brain making the option for you. You understand what I'm talking about? So that's called your fight or flight system. So before we get there though, we know what trauma is. By definition, give me some examples of trauma that you might experience in your home.
Blood trauma.
Huh?
Blood trauma.
What you mean by blood trauma?
Like blood. Alright, so blood trauma is basically when your body is not producing enough blood or anything throughout your heart or throughout your cells, it can cause trauma to your body to either shut down, or just give up automatically. So you gotta have to take a certain amount of treatment that your doctor give you to control.
To cover. Right. So that's a little different. That's individual.
Yeah.
But what are some traumatic experiences?
Well, like say, like me and my brother.
Like what?
Like for like me and my brother, like see something like something. Still I'm trying to get on the booth, trying to get on the game. We got one controller, and I'm saying I'm trying to play the game.
No, this is serious.
And then we start fighting.
Then y'all start fighting. Fighting at home, that's domestic violence. Remember, domestic violence ain't just your parents. Any fighting in the family is domestic violence. That's all domestic violence. What else? Give me two more. At home, what's some experience, what's some types of trauma somebody might experience? Not you, but anybody. Huh? Getting a whooping? What else?
Or backdooring somebody.
What you mean by that?
You, bro. That's some
No. Like backstabbing
You
somebody?
said your mom,
Bro, he just said you can't backdoor nobody in your house. What?
Good.
What's the back door for, bro? What's the back door for, bro?
Mental health trauma? Backdooring somebody, backstabbing somebody, right? Yeah.
That's trauma.
Alright, give me some examples of some trauma you might experience in school.
Seeing one of my men.
Bullying?
Seeing one of my men with another girl, and I'm like, just stuffy.
Oh, what you mean seeing him with another girl?
He
What?
with another girl, or one of my
Chill.
I said my man with another girl.
Exactly.
Stuffy, bro. He with my girl.
Oh, you mean with your girl?
Yeah, bro. That's all you
Yeah. He said seeing his man with his
That's
girl.
trauma, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I say.
No, that's what you ain't say it clearly. That's why he got all animated. He said saying his
It's
man.
my chick, bro.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to say. Saying his man with his girl. Give me one more.
That school lunch.
Suicidal thoughts. Give me example. Go ahead.
Them pancakes smacking.
That's it.
Bully. Last but not least, give me an example of trauma you might experience in your neighborhood. Shootings. What else? Gunshots. Fights.
He said
Sexual
fire.
abuse. Rape. Yeah, all types. So what? All right. So what we established
Kids
here.
on the corner.
Right. No. Right. All of that is true. So what we. So listen.
Hit on the ass.
What we established here is that we, by definition, we know what trauma is, and by looking at three environments, we see we surrounded by it.
Right.
So remember we talked about the fight or flight system, right? When we in fear, right? So that the fight or flight system is a system that God put in our brain to protect us. But if I keep going like this with my wrist, what's going to happen to it?
It's gonna lock.
It's going to lock, and if I don't stop, 5 minutes, right? If I don't stop, what's going to happen?
You gonna get good at spank.
No, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to my wrist?
It's going to get dislocated.
And then if I don't stop,
It's going to break
it's
off.
going to break. The point that I'm trying to make is when the trauma ain't a bear in the woods, when the trauma is all the things you're talking about, the drugs, the violence, it breaks our stress response system.
I'm going to break my hand.
So but let me tell you how what
Can I ask
happens.
you a question real quick?
Well, hold up. As soon as I'm done, let me tell you what happens when your stress response system breaks. Now you start taking flight or fighting or freezing when your life not in danger. Like when your parents say, go to your room or give me your phone, with little stuff. Now when little stuff happens, you want to go kill somebody or you want to run away. Because your fight or flight system is damaged.
Like when your grandma say, well, yeah, you can't even go outside.
And now you think the world over. Because your fight or flight system is damaged from saying trauma over and over again. So the point that I want to make to y'all is the proof. Do you think we need to treat our trauma?
Yeah.
Why? Because when we treat our trauma, what's going to happen to our brain?
It's gonna be way better. It's gonna be like this effort.
Exactly, it's going to be way better and stronger. Fill that survey out. Thank you guys for your time. That's my time. If y'all want to learn
You never
more.
asked my question yet.
No, go ahead. No, what's your
So
question?
what made you think about this? Like, what made you think about trauma?
So what happened was I was working in a school and I thought the solution to help the state community was teaching people how to make money and giving you an opportunity to chase your dream. But then when I saw when we gave people money and opportunity, they still wasn't getting it. So I went to a workshop about trauma and they broke it all down. When people experience, when your stress response system is damaged, no matter what opportunities, no matter what money I give you, no matter how many talks and how many giveaways I give you, until you heal your actual brain, the behavior won't get fixed. And once I learned that, I said, they're going to tell the teachers, but they're not going to tell the families. So I changed my organization mission to tell all of y'all, and that's what I'm doing.
You're not like, say your mom said you can't get none, right?
Observe it.
Your mom would give you anything, but just say, for instance, you want a Louis V purse or something, like a Louis V jump, pop or something. She said, no, bro, you're going to snap, bro. You might just, no, bro.
When y'all done, just hand me your survey.
My survey on your desk.
All right, thanks.
My server on your desk, too.
Yeah. Wait for me. We gotta wait for the next instructions. Life outside the streets. Yes, you can get some water. Yep, thank y'all. Wait. We waiting for them to come move us. Y'all can just chill and relax, but we waiting for them to come tell us where the next stop. Go ahead.
I see him there. That's him. Boom. Kick
Gunshot. One more money on Instagram,
It is when we talk.
Everybody follow me on the gram. SHELO00.
You follow me in Nelson Ave, man.
ZY.
Inside.
Yuma right there, you see Yuma right there? Here, guts. Come on, guts. Why you doing this on the camera? Alright. They gonna record me at the volleyball.
So you gonna touch me?
Come on right here.
First of all, why y'all touching each other?
East boy.
How much you spend for that joint?
1,400.
Like 700.
Pull up in the what? 700. Pull up in the Sri Lanka. Pull up in the Sri Lanka.
Yo, you listen to the music video, man?
Spit a little bar.
Oh yeah, and the artists, y'all need to go to letsellphilly.org and register.
Cop put on the beat. Cop put on the beat.
Yo, he said free shows coming up. You need that.
Hey, bro, cop put on the beat on YouTube on there.
No, they got they limited the YouTube joint.
Oh yeah, I know.
You can play beats though.
You can still play beats. You can still play beats.
We can try. Come on, we inside. Let me hear something. You don't need no beats.
I got you.
No, I don't need no beats.
I be careful.
And I go first. Go ahead, have a seat.
What?
Go ahead, have a seat. I'm gonna pull up. What beat you want?
Put down.
Walk you down and Balenciaga tracks.
Parkside, the dark side. If you ain't Parkside, you can't. Tell Parkside, the dark side.
Parkside, the dark side, and the best side. Nigga. We gonna make it out the trenches, nigga. We on the road to the riches. Oh, he said, I don't do the talking. It's fine, get it poppin'. Yeah, get it. And it's just like that. He said, body bag, toe tag, Janaza, obituary, cemetery. I have my mask up, keep everybody from near me. I don't know who really trying to blast. That's what I'm glorify the streets. Cause we trying to put it. She put it again, I guess she my time. Brother, come to Young in Town, cause this is the same side. I said, since a Young in Town rap, this is Young in Town clap. The 30 on my side, low nigga, protect. We hopping out them Johnny's, little nigga can't rap. We hopping out them Johnny's, little nigga, we gon' slide. If you did some guys, 50 chest up and you slide.
I'm gonna be a cameraman.
I said, I'm just 13 trying to slide with 11 on my side.
Yo, I'm really about to be a cameraman. Yo, Lose, come on, Lose, let me hear something, Lose. Lose, let me hear something. I might be a bit. Ready? Let me hear something. Let's go.
Let me just show my prime. Look how banging on you. Me with Brian. Once you dipping, I ain't trying to waste my time. You know whatever it is, daddy got his mind. And that shit I push it fit. You need to be louder.
Bro, you don't need no beat. I said, we gon' hop out with that five him up. Little niggas talking that smack, we gon' hit him up. Big F in this bitch, we gon' slide, hit him up. 13 deep. Hold up. Hold up, let me hop and shot my prime. Brody banging on you niggas like his name LeBron. Once you fuck you dipping, I ain't trying to waste no time. Nigga know whatever it is, daddy got his mind. And then scared out for the fast, I treat it like the Johnny. Once the cops got behind, then they couldn't find me. 1160 tennis strapped up, spinning in that Johnny. What you know about all them late nights trying to catch a body? Brody told me that them perkies turned into a hobby. I'm in the telly, got a bad bitch waiting in the lobby. I said, Drenty tryna slide with a 30 on my side. Come again, fucking blind. Me and bro was tryna slide. Yeah, we in them Johnny punches, and then we slide. Yeah, we got I ain't had nothing to eat. I hit the crib in the store, I put the noodles on 3. And I was cold at that store, my stomach on 8. I put the Hellcat in the sport, and then I push it on T. Yeah. And that's a fact though. I put my heart up in this and I just rap, bro. No. I just rap, bro. Like, why they trying to take me? Like, why them niggas hate me? I thought that nigga was my brother, then he snaked me. I'm trying to do better things that elevate me. Them niggas killing who they love for an AP. I've been fucking.
Alright, go ahead, y'all. Go to the next joint. Yo. Go on there. Fill out register. It's a form. Fill it out. I'm gonna connect you with some shows. Alright, go ahead, y'all. Come on, y'all. Alright, y'all. Nice to meet y'all. Keep up the great work, man.